of quick things. First of all, we have our two new players with us, Daniel and Ryan. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the table.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I said thank you. Yeah, I'm the new player.
Yes. There's no basking my glory.
Yeah,
You're
please
welcome,
save us.
peasants.
Thank you for introducing the new guys.
Yep. Also, if you guys are looking at Roll20, I don't know how many of you have gone to the small icons or not for the videos, since we don't really use video. But I will be using video because I am introducing a new mechanic tonight that may save your bacon. It's a mechanic that I'm stealing from an actual playcast called High Rollers. And what it is we call ours the Scales of Fate. If you look at my camera feed on Roll20, you will see scales on my camera. That is a live shot. What this is at the beginning of every game, you guys, everybody that's present will roll a d6. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, I get a d6 on my side of the scale. If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you get a d6 on your side of the scale. This d6 acts essentially like bardic inspiration. So you will be able to add your d6 to skill checks and attack rolls. Or you can try to barter, make a devil's bargain, if you will, with me. If there's something really cool that you want to try to do, and if I just decree that it is a good deal that I will take, I will determine how many fate dice it will cost you. Now, these fate dice are entirely up to you when you use them and how you use them. You do not need to confer with your other players. Also, when you use one of your fate dice, it then goes onto my scale. When I use one of my fate dice, it goes onto your scale. If we both use a fate dice to cancel each other out, both dice are burned. They are removed from the scales.
This sounds like the fate dice from the Star Wars tabletop.
This sounds a lot like the inscription dice. Whenever you deal damage to somebody, it adds dice to their thing.
Okay. Now explain that to me like I'm retarded. How do I get to that?
Okay. So we'll do this one step at a time.
Star Wars tabletop does something similar.
I need everybody to roll a d6, but for this roll, I do want to see it on Roll20.
Hey.
Yep, I will roll for Corbin.
Got a 3. Yippee.
And
It's like 1, 2, 3. 3 dice for us. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3. 4 dice for us and 3 for the DM.
Where's the live video? Where's the live feed?
I got a whopping 3.
That's another one for me.
Yeah, I can't find the live feed either.
Yeah,
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's just like loading for me. It's not actually showing me anything.
Okay. You may have to actually connect to video in order to do that.
Well, for me, it's just showing like a spinning wheel, like it's trying, but it's not. It's not doing it.
Gotcha.
For me, it's blank. It doesn't show an avatar or anything, just opaque.
I don't have a camera, so I can't connect.
Yeah, it's just opaque for me as well.
Really?
I don't know what to press.
I haven't even found it yet.
Let me back out and come back in, see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, you can give that a try, or you guys can trust me.
I don't even know how to pull up the camera in Roll20.
Yeah, neither do I.
So,
Did he sound like Jason Statham there for a minute?
Oh,
I see the scales. All right.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this.
pulled up my camera, but
Yeah,
What
back
do
out, come back in if you can't see it.
What do
again.
you do to see the scales?
I came back in and then I clicked on my icon at the bottom, and it turned on. I guess it turned on the video when that happened, and I was able to exit and see the scales.
Okay.
But you gotta go out and come back in.
Oh.
well, when I came back in, apparently my camera
Yeah,
turns on. But
I'm about
I
to
didn't see
increase the
myself.
size to make it look bigger so I can actually.
Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that.
Okay, it looks like someone did not roll a d6.
Sorry, that was probably me.
I'm gonna try a different web browser. Maybe my web browser is fucking it up.
Okay, that's another one for me. All right. So for those that can see the scales, let's see. This is the player side, and this is my side.
Yeah, I don't see no Tim face.
Yeah, you. Well, okay. So, for those who can't see it, the
No, I
players
can see it now.
have.
I had to go to a different web browser and I can see it.
Okay, good.
No, I'm not seeing anything in Brave.
So for those who can't see it, then the players have 4 fate dice, and I have 5.
That crap audio again.
All right, how's this?
Golden.
Better.
All right, yeah, I was facing away from my microphone.
Hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay.
If you
Let's
click
see.
if you click on the bottom of Tim's icon, and you make sure you hit the play and not the pause, you can see his image if it's just blank. But if you click the pause icon, it'll disappear to a black screen. If you go down by where his name's at, a gray box should appear with a microphone icon and a play icon.
Nope.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so you hover over by the name, just right above it at the bottom, it should turn gray, and you should see where you can mute him and where you can stop their video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not even loading for me on Chrome, but I've got it up on Edge.
There we go. There we go. The problem is everything's huge now.
Yeah, you can go and change it to like you can change the size and just move stuff around, kind of make it a little bit less than scale. Like regular is not that bad. If you hover over the corner, you'll get an arrow thing. You can kind of move people out of the way, things like that.
And you can stack people on top of each other. Just want to cram everyone in the corner, get them out of the way.
Yeah, and put Tim on top so you can see the scales.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I still have no idea what scales you guys are talking about.
That's all right. We'll
Who can share their
We'll get this
screen
sorted
on
out
the
eventually.
Discord chat? Who can just share the screen in the Discord chat so you can see it through there?
Let's see. Duncan, would you mind screen sharing for us?
Possibly, if you want to walk me through that, like I'm a retard too.
Okay. So first things first, I need you to mute yourself on roll 20.
Okay.
That way we can get rid of that echo.
Yep.
Yeah, I just been
Then
Echo.
what I want you to do is in Discord, go into the Aoethera voice chat.
Oh.
And when you put your mouse in the middle of the screen, you'll get a little menu that pops up in the bottom. You'll see a computer monitor with an arrow on it. When you put your mouse over that, it says share your screen. Click on that for me.
How's that?
That's perfect. Now if anybody jumps in, they can watch the stream. And let me see. Okay. Yeah, you're still not seeing my dice, sir, or my live feed. So I guess that doesn't help with that.
I can do it.
Okay.
Way to be, Vlad. Way to be.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead and quit sharing, Vlad.
Damn it, I just started.
Yeah, I know.
Holy, what
Boy,
the heck
the
just happened?
infinite.
I feel so meta.
Is it
Do
showing?
you need me to come in there and help you figure out how to do that?
Tech support.
Hold on. I got
That's an
this.
infinite screen.
You're
It's
You're
amazing.
streaming the wrong stream or win monitor.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Okay, there's that, and let's. Oh god dang it! Where'd he go now?
Did you bury him under
Tim.
everyone else?
Tim, come back.
So good.
I'm in that stack somewhere. There it is. Awesome.
Oh, I know why it wasn't showing up. I had it popped out as a tab.
Gotcha.
Okay, stack everybody back on top of each other.
Man, I wish I knew about.
Asses to elbows, people.
Okay. Now, in the meantime, who the hell did we lose? We lost Vlad, it looks like. Okay. So much fun. Let me try to move people out of my way, and then we'll get going. Okay, so
Put the dice top right.
last session, excuse me. Last session, our intrepid party has finished dispatching a scorpion tank when our Goatkith barbarian grabbed hold of the main power cable that ran along the spine of the tank and, in an amazing feat of strength, ripped it completely free of the tank, causing it to shut down. Afterwards, Alaris, using his legendary armor of shadow stepping, shadow stepped into the tank and dispatched the goblins, rendering the fight over. They continued further into the mountain, searching for this weather generator, where they were ambushed by professional Elven soldiers. And at first, Alaris tried to see if he could convince them that that the rest of the party were prisoners and he was taking them to some holding cell, which did not even exist inside the mountain. And obviously, the soldiers knew better and did not fall for his ruse. A fight ensued, and the party has gotten beaten up pretty bad. But, little known to them, another party was following them up the mountain.
Oh, thank God.
They saw
Reinforcement.
they saw our intrepid adventurers and tried catching up to them, but they were just not quite fast enough. So, first things first, let's Give us a
Torque
little.
down so much health.
Everybody's down a lot of health. Let's see. Let me turn the music down a bit. But we still want it playing some. Okay. First things first, I'm going to give Mork a quick turn. So, Mork, what would you like to do?
I would like to self-destruct if possible. Just blow me and those 3 guys up.
Okay.
Just overload my arm gun and just try to take everyone out with me.
Okay. Okay. What does this look like?
I kind of just reach into my arm and start like crushing the barrels of the gun, so it's like the bullet won't be able to escape. It's going to overpressure, and I'm just going to grab all 3 of them and just like bear hug them in tight, and then I'm going to like rapidly fire off as many shots as I can until we all die.
Okay. Okay. All right. Roll a d6 for me.
Roll a d6.
And do not forget about
Aren't
our
they
new
like
mechanic.
right by you though?
I rolled a 4.
A 4?
I
Okay.
rolled a 4.
All right. Would you like to add a fate dice to that?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. I'm going to take a fate dice from your scale, and I'm
For
going to
spirit
add it
fate.
to mine. Go ahead and roll another d6.
All right. Let me get my good one. Oh, that was a 1. That was not a good one.
It was a 1? Okay.
Yep, 1.
Okay. So I'm adding that 1 to the 4 that you already rolled, which gives you a 5. Now, this is what I was doing. This is what I had in mind. You have 3 targets in front of you. If you rolled a 1 or a 2, you take 1 with you. If you roll a 3 or a 4, you take 2 with you. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you take all 3. So because you added that fate dice, all 3 of the guys in front of you are going to die with you.
Nice.
Okay.
So is this dead or death saves dead?
One more face got erased. That's all that matters.
No death saves on this one. So, Mork starts crushing the barrels, and he points his arm at these guys one last time. And Dean, I know you weren't really there for this, but I like to think that Mork and Torque kind of bonded a little bit as Mork was. As whether or not Torque admits it.
Bonded. I don't remember ever talking to this guy.
You were drunk and passed out the whole entire time. It was quite fun.
Ain't no way. Yeah, so if I did bond, you bonded with drunk Torque. You didn't bond with sober Torque.
Well,
Two different people.
Completely different person once it's sober up.
I carried you around in a Bjorn on my back the whole entire time. It was an awesome adventure.
All right, I feel like you're gaslighting me now.
But so anyway, Mork points his arm at these elves one last time, and he fires. And does he say anything like right before he does?
No, it's just kind of the Terminator, too. I give the thumbs up.
Okay.
That's all you see is like a massive explosion.
Yeah, massive explosion, just boom, and dust and debris and small rocks start falling from the ceiling of the cavern. And Vlad, give me a dex save or strength save, your choice.
Alrighty.
Tim, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, am I supposed to have a black map?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for right now. Don't worry. That's going to change soon.
That's plus
We are
8.
not there yet. We don't see what happens.
Okay, +8. So that is enough. So when Mork self detonates, you and the elf in front of you are close enough that you guys get hit with a concussive blast, but you saved. So it doesn't do any damage to you. You just kind of like stumble back a little bit, but you keep your feet, your footing. You keep your balance. The elf in front of you, however, he kind of gets knocked into the wall, and he hits his head against one of the rocks, and a little trickle of blood starts to pour down his forehead as he takes 5 points of damage.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Does he have a disadvantage against attacks now?
You know what? Yeah, I will. You're probably gonna have to remind me of this, but I will give him disadvantage on his very next round.
Excellent.
Okay. Now, our newcomers, you guys should be able to see the map now.
A little bit.
A little bit?
A sliver.
Okay. All right, now, Vlad, as you kind of like catch your footing, all of a sudden you feel 6 giant paws. The first 2 just kind of like land on your shoulder and push you down a little bit. And then the next 2, you know, as those first 2 depart your shoulders, the next 2 run up your shoulders, then the next 2 run up your shoulders, as this displacer beast jumps off of your back over the elf and starts tearing into the elf. Let's see. He has... Where'd he go? There he is. 12. Okay. So it's not quite enough. But, okay, welcome.
I just need a quick explanation. How much
Yeah.
health is Torque really at?
What did you roll?
I didn't.
when you-
I didn't mess with the character on the roll 20. When I
Right.
leveled up Torque on D&D Beyond, it just went from 75 as the highest to 83. But it currently says I have 75 of 83 hit.
Okay, so you should be at 27 hit points total right now.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
27. All right. I just want to make sure I'm on the right spot. And the roll 20 sheet says I'm at 48.
Gotta love it.
I'll
Yeah,
just
we'll
change that to 27.
yeah, we'll get that figured out sooner or later.
Yeah, one of these days. All right. I just want to make sure my health was in the right spot.
Yep. All right. Hang on just a second. Corbin's giving me a call here. So I need to call him right back.
Trouble call?
He was on the road.
Maybe so.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Corbin?
Technical support.
You there?
How can I help you?
Yeah. What's up? Okay. Discord kicked him out. So I'll keep Corbin on the phone. All right. Let's put him right here. Okay, so let's see. This displacer beast. He runs up Vlad's back. He jumps over the elf and turns around and grabs part of the elf's armor and shakes his head violently and rips the armor off and just kind of drops it. And he just crouches low and growls at this elf. Let's see. Eurypterid, you are up. Your turn. Do you see yourself in the top right corner?
Yes, sir. Make sure I can. What?
You're
That
drawing
is.
You're drawing that from my spot, by the way.
Oh, hell.
Each hex is 5 feet, so
What am I looking at right here?
okay. So if you move there, you will be standing right next to Torque, our dwarven artificer, and what you will be able to see. Well, yeah, if you move there, it'll automatically reveal for you. But you will be able to start to see the bad guys.
Okay, I will use 30 of my 50 feet movement speed there.
Okay.
And so I am in between two good guys.
Yep.
Let's not go too far.
We don't know you.
And
That's my purse. I don't know you.
this guy right here is one of the elves.
Yep. That's one of the baddies.
Got it.
My feared mongrels.
I will move right next to him.
Okay.
Looks like we made it just in time. And what the hell happened to my character sheet? Gosh darn it. You are nothing. There it is. And I will proceed to punch the crap out of him.
All right.
Punch
Let's
him in
do
the
it.
face.
I will
Sarah said.
start with an attack of inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. Okay. All
And
right.
that does 11.
11 does not hit.
Oh, wait a minute. How do
Yeah, that was the damage you rolled, I think. Oh, no.
was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
it looks like that was
Yeah,
your
that
roll.
looks like a damage roll. So,
Okay, so clicking on the name does the
Oh no, that was rolled a hit. That was a he rolled a 7 with a +4.
oh, I see that. Yep, I see
okay,
that.
so clicking
Okay.
on the name does a to hit and the damage actually does the damage. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So, here's what happens. You run up on this guy and you start wailing on him. Your mechanical arms just moving lightning quick. And but you're kind of holding back a little bit. You're softening him up. And you're damaging his armor is what you're doing, making him an easier target for everybody else. Anything else?
I will take my second attack action
Okay.
to make an unarmed strike. $16.
Okay, yeah. Again, that's not quite enough to hit, but you're working his armor over, and the more you hit him, the more pieces of his armor dent in, break apart, crack, and just fall off.
So he is now armorless.
No, not entirely.
Pieces.
So it's one of our custom mechanics. Every time that you miss, but only by 50% or less, you take a point of damage off of their AC. So
Okay.
So you've reduced his AC by 2 this round.
Yeah, you know that if you watched the videos. Like I did.
I'm sorry, okay?
No, I didn't know that either, so there we go.
That's the funny part.
I mean,
And
I
since
email
I-
these things out.
Yeah, I don't read emails. Not unless they got porn in them or good memes, and then I just look at the memes, but I don't read the words.
Wait, we were supposed to study for this?
And
All
then
good.
from my
What
bonus
is it
action,
hard?
for my bonus action, I will spend 1 key point to swing at him again with Flurry of Blows.
All right, do it.
18.
Now this is
All right,
This
this
is gonna be
time you
interesting.
do hit, so roll me some damage.
Sweet. 27.
Nice.
nice.
Okay, so this is the first time that this party is seeing a monk actually like land blows. So you tell us what does this look like when Eurypterid just gets to laying into this guy?
Have you ever seen real steel?
No.
I
Oh
have.
God, is it gonna be like that?
Yep, I know where you're going with.
When Adam starts piston punching, no, the other guy starts piston punching Adam.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just flurry. You can barely see my hands. Bruce Lee hitting a punching bag.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And for the second hit of Flurry of Blows, because I don't think I have it set up to do both rolls.
No, you have to do each one separately.
26.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll mute that.
God, I wish my monk did that sort of damage.
73
Hell yeah.
total. No, not 73, of 53.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you just lay into this guy, just piston punching the snot out of him. Anything else?
I believe that is all I can do.
Okay. Kreth, you are up.
Alrighty. Let's see. I probably will get to this point and see the guys and go, I'm staying behind him. I don't know who he is, but I'm behind him. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out friend or foe on this map. Elf, 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 elf. More elf.
Yeah, so the
Stay
easiest
away
way for
from
you
us.
guys, if there's health bars at the bottom, that's a friendly.
I don't see health bars at all.
Okay.
Do you not see green and red bars
No,
on the...
I know I do not.
Okay. Well,
I can look at your stream.
yeah, so
I'm only seeing them on select characters, and I know one of these characters is on our side, but it's got no health bar.
I don't see the health bars on the new new characters.
no? Okay. We'll put that on the list of things to fix.
Yeah, you can only... Oh, I do see it on the
I only
old
see
character.
health bars when I hover over them. And then
Yeah.
I see it.
But I don't see it on the new guys either.
Okay.
I don't see any new ones either. Wait, are there only 2 people here in front of us? That, with the exception of like the new guys.
No, there's more. You just may not be able to see them
Well, I'm
yet.
talking about like friendlies.
Okay, so
Okay,
you've
so
got the Displacer Beast over here that followed you up the mountain.
Dragonborn, the guy hid behind
Yep.
Danny's new character.
And then you've got the Goat Kith Barbarian over here,
Oh, okay.
and the Jaguar Kith Paladin over here.
So the Goat Kith was the only one I was like, I don't know if that's a friend or foe. Everyone else I got.
Good question.
well-
Is the elf I'm fighting the guy from Lord of the Rings?
Pretty
That does
close,
look
yeah.
like the guy from
Yes.
Lord
It's
of the
Sniper
Rings.
Legolas.
Yep.
Yep.
Legolas, but with a 50 cal.
Definitely gonna kill that guy.
I'm gonna crack
It's-
out my first fucking big.
It's Copyright Strike and Copyright Strike 2.
Well, it's not really Legolas. It's just a blonde dude that looks a lot like Orlando Bloom.
Yeah,
We just
exactly.
call him Lego
Wish.com
ass.
Legolas.
It's Tampa. It's Tampa Rod.
Definitely gonna kill that guy.
Anyway, Sorry about that, Kreth. What are you trying to do?
Oh, and I was measuring distance between people because I got a spell that has a its effect, and I didn't think it would, but apparently, considering they're 30 feet away, if I throw it in the middle here, it will hit all of us. And I am going to use.
Full send.
I'm
I
going
got
to
something
use
planned.
in base D&D. I know no magic, but base D&D it is a mass cure wounds, which is
Oh
5
wait, no, don't full send.
does 5d8 plus 4 healing to anyone within a 30 meters or 30 feet of where I aim it. And so if I aim it in the center, it should be able to hit everyone. So 15, 15. So it should be able
Now,
to hit everyone
does
around.
it specify friendly or does it say everybody?
It's targets I choose.
Okay, targets you choose. Okay.
So I'm trying to think. Probably I don't know. Canister of healing gas I chuck out or like nano machines. I don't know.
Yeah. Nano machines are a little too far in the future for a steampunk setting, but yeah, it could absolutely be some kind of healing mist.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have my guy themed around a lot of smoke and fire, so healing smoke makes sense.
Yep,
Mist.
I'm good with that.
Like it's like chlorine gas, but it helps you.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So I'll roll this, and
So it's more like chloroform.
It's just original formula Coke. There's,
Yeah.
you'll
the
feel
OG
better.
Coke.
Don't worry
But
about it.
it's easier to make, like mustard gas.
Good boy. Aerosol form.
Yeah.
Aerosol form.
All right. So, everyone injured gets 29 health. 29
Nice.
points of healing.
Very
I get a heal
nice.
torque.
Yep.
How much again? Did you say 29?
29.
Did that reach Alaris?
No, no, it did not.
How many hit points?
29.
29? Hell yeah. That puts me up to
Oh, yeah.
56.
Yep. Unfortunately, Alaris was 70 feet away from this, so it didn't even get near him.
They're just in the darkness.
Yep.
I'm at
Yeah, you-
31, but I'm probably gonna lose it.
The new guys don't even know Alaris is there.
Yeah, no. He doesn't.
Dort's got such a good idea.
I don't think I have much I can do for bonus actions. I guess that's my turn.
All right. Roger that. Rose.
Actually, before that, I'm gonna get.
All right.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. He thought of something.
Yeah, I didn't know Bardic Inspiration was a bonus action, so I'll give it to. Hold on, who has lower health? Between the two in the bottom, the Barbarian and the whatever, who has the lowest health? It might need a Bardic Inspiration more.
I would say the Gokith Barbarian probably needs it the most, because
Okay, then
you
I'll give-
basically just pulled him off of death's door.
Okay, then I'll give a Bardic Inspiration to that Goatkith.
Yeah, that'll work.
Interesting times.
Yeah. I inspire you with that smoke screen I just did. You're welcome.
Mork 86 himself too soon.
Okay. Rose, you are up.
All right. I'm going to activate overdrive mode, which basically lets me double my movement and take an extra action. So I'm going to move right here. And for one action, I am going to use a device. I'm going to activate my Armor of Asclepius. And anybody who's within 90 feet of me can roll their hit dice like they're taking a short rest.
Okay.
So-
90
So-
feet of you. So that will probably hit everybody. Let's see.
Yeah. So
Yep.
everybody who's injured, pick as many hit dice as you have left and roll them.
Okay. Corbin, how many hit dice do you have and how many do you want to spend?
If I remember right, I have. Shell it back. So I should have 8 hit dice. No, he's only.
All 8. And it's D8s, is that correct?
Yes.
Where do you see the hit dice on the
Okay,
character sheet?
41.
Center column just below your hit point maximum. And
What
next
did
to your
that
death
bring my
saves.
HP up to?
Okay.
Alaris is now at 42 hit points.
All right.
All right, he's feeling better from that one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
What I'm going to do for my last action I'm allowed to take is I'm going to toss a canister of gas in the middle between the two people right here where I'm drawing a line, and I'm going to
Okay.
cast level 4 Firewall.
Ooh, I like it. Okay. Let's see. So what do they do? Do you roll an attack with that, or do they do a reflex save? What is it?
Yeah, I'm about to read the spell. You create a wall of solid surface within range. You make a wall of 60 foot long, 20 foot high, 1 foot thick, or ranged wall of 20 foot in diameter or 20 foot high or 1 foot thickness wall of fire that lasts the duration, which is 1 minute. When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage, half as much on successful.
Okay.
One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals the 5d8 damage into each creature that ends its turn within 10 foot of that side or inside that wall. The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on its turn or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Okay. How long did you say that was?
1 minute.
Right, but what were the dimensions on it? 1 foot thick and what?
Okay, so it's 1 foot. It's 20 feet high, 60 feet long, 1 foot thick, or I can bring a 20-foot area in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. And I think I'm allowed. I could probably circle both of those guys in a ring of fire. So I'm going to do that with the damage being on their side. So the inside of that ring of fire.
Ah, okay.
So on the failed dexterity save, they fail it, they'll take 5d8, take half if they succeed. If they start their turn or end their turn there, they'll have to do the save all over again.
And they fell into a burning ring of
Burning
fire.
ring of fire.
Burn, burn, burn.
Down, and the flames went higher.
Okay.
Let me find some d8.
And you said it was a dex save.
It's a dex save.
All right. First one for the regular soldier. Second one for the heavy gunner. Oh, you know what? I forgot to pull up my bestiary here. Okay. Okay, so he has a +3. Pretty sure his is the same. Yep, +3 and +3.
Are we at the weather machine?
Well, you don't know yet. Alaris is the only one that knows whether or not you guys are.
Okay, I just didn't know where this cave was or what it was.
So let's see.
I rolled 28 in the chat for the damage. So 14 on the save, 28 on a non-save. Inside the wall, they'll take damage on the end of their turn or beginning of their next turn.
Okay, and the save is half damage?
Save is half damage.
Okay. So, let's see. The heavy gunner takes full damage. Ooh.
Crispy.
Wow. That one was way louder than I thought. Okay. Let's see. And then the regular soldier, he actually did save. So, all right. Damage is applied. And we've got our little circle of fire there going on. What else?
That I used my bonus action to activate overdrive. I used my 2 actions for this. I believe that is my turn.
Okay. All right. Abraham, you are up.
And I need a spell slot.
Okie dokie. Is the guy with the red dot right here? He's dead, right?
No, he is not dead. He is very, very bloodied.
Oh, he about to be dead.
Yep.
Let's see what spell. I want to do a shenanigan with a spell. Let's see what I got.
Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
Well, first I gotta see if I have anything that'll let me do something.
Well, you do have fate dice.
I ain't got nothing. So I'm just gonna smack him with a hammer.
Well, tell me what you would like to do. What shenanigans would you like to do? And maybe we can do a devil's bargain.
This is okay. I was trying to get him to. I was thinking about using Abjure Foes to get him to turn on the guy next to him and get them locked in combat so I could sneak away. But I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. So you want to sneak away, and you want to get them going at each other, so you can sneak away without having to use your action, or incurring an attack of opportunity. I will.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
I will absolutely allow that for the low cost of 1 fate point.
Alrighty. You really twisted my wrist on that one.
Well, trying to get you guys using this new mechanic, so tonight's bargains will be fairly decent. Okay. All right, so you wanted the one that's bloodied to fight this one right here.
Yeah, the dude directly to his left.
Okay. Tell me, how exactly does this work? Like, what do you do? Kind of like that command spell?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm just gonna look at him, and like I'm peering into this dude's soul, like eyes locked, and no one else can hear it, but only this guy. Is like a faint whisper in his ear, and it just says "traitor." And like I kind of nod my head to the guy to the right of him.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, you see this elf, like, he breaks eye contact with you and just stares at the heavy gunner next to him, and you just see the malice in his face. He is pissed. You know you can definitely sneak away without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Okay, and I have 30 movement. Let's see where I want to go. A wall of fire looks like fun. I kind of want to get in between those guys.
What are your hit points at?
Right there.
Yeah, if you go inside
the
I'm at
place to the place to
31.
lie down.
fire, you're okay.
I'm at 31 hit points.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the warm spot just isn't worth it.
The guy we got between us up here, you'd have advantage because he's flanked.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to this guy.
All right.
And then, let's see. What do I got? So if I go to that guy, is he facing me or is he away from me? Like,
Right
is his
now,
back towards me.
kind of his side is towards you. He's kind of squared up. So all these turns, it all takes place in a 6-second window. So it's like everything is happening all at once. So right now, Eurypterid is punching the ever-loving crap out of him. So as you walk up, maybe a little bit of blood flies out of this guy's nose and like gets on your chest plate.
Gross.
Only makes this job easier. Lubricant for the limbs, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, with that, I wanted. How many fate points do I have? Did I use my only one?
Oh, no. There's still 2 more fate dice on the player's side. So, and you don't need anyone's permission to use them.
But I don't want to do that, and then somebody be like, "I want to do this, but don't have any points."
That's just how it works.
Yep. Don't even worry about it. You do what you want to do. Because I've got a whole stack of fate dice. I'm gonna start using them.
Fair enough. It's
Right,
safe to say that
besides,
this
don't we-
guy's the leader.
Yep,
Don't we
he
all have
is.
inspiration of some sort anyway that you could use instead?
Ooh. I don't even think I do inspiration stuff.
Someone got bardic inspiration. I think it was the goat kid though.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got it. I thought there was a more general one spread around earlier on
No.
No, that
before
was,
we really got into it.
No, it was target specific.
All right, okay.
Okay, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do to this guy.
Okay.
So, my warhammer right now, I'm assuming I'm using one-handed because I have a shield in the other hand.
Uh-huh.
So what I want to do is with this shield, it's probably gonna bite me in the ass, but I want to slam it into the ground to free up my other hand to dual wield this hammer.
Okay.
Like
Why
I
not-
am rearing up for an attack.
Why not slam into his foot?
Well, I mean, if I slam it into his foot, he's gonna react, and then I won't get the like peak angle of attack that I'm gonna do.
Someone breaks your foot, you look down, you'll get the back of his neck with the hammer.
That and you already have advantage because he is flanked.
Oh, that's right. All right, fuck it. We're gonna slam that thing straight into like his ankle at the top of his foot to like sever that foot almost.
Ooh. Roll a percentage die for me.
Ow.
That's a D100, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. What are the
Alright, here we
odds
go.
you sever his foot?
I got a 30.
Okay, so you don't sever the foot, but
Okay.
roll a d6. He will take d6 bludgeoning damage. Plus your strength modifier.
That's a 6 plus 2, so 8.
All right. So you definitely break a couple of toes.
Ooh, and so now he's looking down, right?
Oh, yes, he is looking down.
Okay, so here's the shenaniganry part.
Okay.
So shield is embedded in this dude's foot, or not. I'm not holding it. So
Right.
I'm two-handing this hammer. I want to swing it up like one of those carnival game hammers, and just
Okay.
slam it right down on his neck.
Okay. All right. Give me an attack roll.
Like I am trying to paralyze this guy right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to take his
Ooh, that's a
bloody
dirty
head off.
20, baby.
Dirty 20. Okay. Give me another percentage die roll.
Come on, do me good. Do me good. Fuck, I got an 8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a 30.
Okay. So here's what happens. You run up on this guy, you slam your shield down, breaking a couple of his toes. He looks down, he's like screaming in pain. You bring your hammer around two hand and go to slam it down on him, but your aim is just a little bit off. You don't catch his neck, but you do land a solid blow between his shoulder blades. And you do, I'm going to say that you knock him prone.
Even better.
Let's see.
Okay, so that was action, movement, bonus action, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think that's that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. It is this guy's turn. Let's see. What's he want to do? He's got a Dragonborn on one side of him, and he's got a Displacer Beast, an armored Displacer Beast on the other side. Vlad, by the way, when you see this Displacer Beast, you recognize immediately it's wearing Aristotle's armor. You have no idea how, but it is. Okay, so this Elven Soldier, he he wants to break contact and get into a better position. So he's going to use his action to disengage from. At this point, he's more scared of the Displacer Beast. So he's going to disengage from the Displacer Beast, which is going to give Vlad a attack of opportunity. Go ahead and roll that attack, Vlad.
All right.
Okay, not enough. So as he breaks contact, you get a good swipe at him, and you do manage to cut a piece of his armor off. But he does get away, and yeah, he's just trying to get the hell away from you. Now that he's gotten away from you, he's going to go ahead and... Well, no, that was his action. So yeah, his turn is good. He's done there. Let's see. Next is... Let's see. It's this guy. He's going to get out of the fire.
He's starting his turn in the fire. He's got to make a deck save.
Okay. Yep, so he actually saved this time, so it'll be half damage. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Give me 5.
Or are we going with that 28 you rolled earlier?
I re-rolled 20, so he'll take 10.
Okay. All right. So he gets out of the fire, and let's see. He doesn't really know where the fire came from, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to try to put a shell right on Vlad. But he does miss. So, Vlad, if you would please give me a dex save to see if you take half damage or no damage.
All right. That's not how I do that. My dexterity is... There's a way to do this from the character sheet, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you did it right. So, when it does that, essentially, that's if you have advantage or disadvantage, which you don't. So you just take the number on the left, which is 12.
But also with my armor, it's a 50-50 whether or not it hits.
Well, so he missed you entirely. So what this, what this is for is because he's using a Breckner launcher. So this is to see if you take any damage at all from like splash damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which with a 12, you don't. You're good.
Sweet.
So let's do a dex save for the Displacer Beast now. Yeah, he definitely is fine. Yep, so he fires, he steps out of the fire and he shoulders his Breckner launcher. He fires a shell at you guys, but he misses entirely. It just splashes against the wall. You guys get sprayed with a little bit of dust, but that's about it. He does have, let's see. Yep, he's going to launch another shell at you guys. So, 13, not enough. So I'm going to need another dex save from you and... Okay, yep, you're totally safe. And the Displacer Beast, you should be able to pull up his character sheet now as well. It should be entirely in your control.
All right.
Yep, he's safe too. All right.
Nice.
So that guy's turn was absolutely useless. Okay, it is now the Elven Special Forces guy. He is going to use his movement to stand up, get out of the prone. And then he is really unhappy with Eurypterids, so he's going to attack you. Let's see. 18 plus.
So that's a tie.
Well, no, because it's also +6 to hit. So he definitely hits. All right, he's using his superior greatsword, and he makes 3 attacks. So I'll just go ahead and roll all 3 attacks right now. +6. So lowest roll was a 20. So he hits you. Let's see. He hits you all 3 times. And he does 2d12 plus 4 for every hit. Okay. So he hits you for 50 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I am down to 37.
okay. So the special forces soldier, he lifts his great sword after you just go ham on him, and he is pissed. You just see the anger in his eyes, and he brings this great sword down on you 3 times in succession, just wham, 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 and yeah, he really does a number on you. But that is it for his turn. Scotty, you are up, good sir.
Right, I have a couple of questions.
Yes.
First of all, rage status, because with having gone down and been healed back, I'd assume that rage has ended.
Yes. Last session, we did establish that rage has ended, and you will not be able to reactivate it until you get a rest in. Which, have you looked that up? Is that accurate? It's okay. I'm looking at it too. Just because I didn't have the chance to confirm that.
Once you've raged the number of times shown for your barbarian level in the rage column of the barbarian table, you must finish the long rest before you can rage again. Now, according to my rage table, I still have 2 left.
Yeah. So above that, it says your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage. You can also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action. So I would say, because you have 2 rages left, you're good. You can re-rage.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know he has one more than Mork because I had a rage to get to the lightning, and since he's a goat kith, he didn't have to.
Gotcha. Yep.
Right. Also, a second question is, I'm not sure my armor class is right on this sheet because I'm showing an AC of 10.
Oh, that's definitely not right. Let's see. Yeah, you should have an AC of 21.
Okay, I'll just quickly fix that then.
Okay.
All good. Right. So I've got these 2. One of them is about to start kicking shit out of the other one.
He's going to try. Yep.
Right, okay. So I'm going to take... wrong button again, as always. I'm going to move slightly to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to go one-on-one with the Heartbreak Kid.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the Great Axe and I'm just going to start swinging for the hills at him.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh. I'd assume that first one probably missed.
It did. However, it did do some damage to his armor. So you do manage to cut off a pauldron.
Awesome stuff. So I'm still pretty damn annoyed because he tried to kill me, and I'm not liking him much, so I'm just going to reel back and I'm going to swing for the fences again.
Okay. Again, not quite enough, but it does catch his armor once more.
Can I use my inspiration on that to see if I can maybe bump it up to being an actual hit?
Yeah, I'll. You can even use a fate dice if you would like.
Well, the bardic inspiration I gave you is a D10.
Yeah, I like my odds better with a D10.
Yeah.
Yes, bard shenanigans slightly start to occur.
Well, oh dear. That was only a 3, but a 3 is a 3.
He must have sang the ballad of Billy the Kid to him.
And that 3 is enough. That does turn it into a hit.
Excellent. So let's have a wee bit of damage. Well, let's have a lot of damage then.
That's fucking great. Dude.
Nice. Okay, so that's 27 total. That's a good hit. All right.
Fucking mess with me, laddie.
Yeah, you step in, your first swing, it cuts a piece of his armor off. Your second swing lands right where that piece of armor was and buries deep into his shoulder.
Let's see if I a fucking gun with no shoulder, lad.
All right. Anything else?
I think that will be it for me.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, I went before the two goofballs below me, so I didn't get to see what they did to each other.
Yeah. That's right. That's common, though. Okay, so this one, let's see, he's going to go to here and 3 rifle attacks, +5 to hit. Okay. This guy sees you trying to cleave on his friend, Scotty, and he is going to attack you. So he gets 3 shots with his rifle, and his highest is a 15, so all 3 miss. All right. So that's the end of his turn. Next is the bloody guy who is pissed off at the Heartbreak Kid, so he's going to attack him. Let's see. It is a miss, and it is a complete miss. It's not enough to even damage the armor. Let's see, but how many attacks does he get? Because that was just 1. All right, he gets 2 melee attacks. Okay. Miss again, but he does manage to damage his buddy's armor. And his buddy's all like confused and pissed off. He's like, whoa, what are you doing, man? Stop! Okay. That guy's dead. You know what? Let's do this. Map layer. Okay. Now they're off. Okay, it's Heartbreak Kid's turn. He wants to deal with Scotty. He knows Scotty's the bigger threat, but he's going to use his action to disengage from Scotty. Move over here so he's kind of out of Scotty's reach, and he's going to attempt to grapple his friend. Oh, yeah, and he does. All right, so his friend is now grappled. And we'll put there we go, the net. Oh, he also, by the way, that heartbreak means he's bleeding. So he also takes 1 point of bleeding damage. Okay, and that'll be the end of his turn. Alaris, if you are still with us, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You are still kind of hiding behind a wall over by the weather generator.
All right. So if I remember, if I travel down the wall, it kind of opens up to the main room.
It does.
Am I able to move where I can see one of the baddies?
Let's see. Yes, it takes you, let's see, 25 feet of movement. And then you do have a clear shot on a heavy gunner.
Okay.
And it looks,
so
yeah.
I'd like to sneakily corner, not make any noise, and I'd like to my bow and load a fire arrow and sneak attack him.
Okay. Let's see. It will be an assassination attempt. Yeah, because he has no idea you're there.
Assassination or sneak attack? If you let me do assassination, that'd be great.
Oh no, it's going to be assassination. He has no clue that you are there. So, and you do hit. So, tell me what I need to roll here.
So I get, if it's an assassination attempt, I get advantage on that.
Okay. So let's see if you get the nat 20 then. No nat 20, but it is still a hit. So.
Okay. So is he surprised when I hit him?
Yes, he is. So I know it's an automatic crit.
That is fire.
Yep. So you broke up on that one. What do I need to be rolling here?
It'll be the crit damage for the bow, the roll damage for the bow, and adding the fire damage for the fire arrow.
Okay. And then crit damage on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay, 14 plus. Let's see. Let me just confirm your strength mod, and then I think I'll have the damage worked out here. Okay, 41 points of damage. So you, let's see. Yep. So you sneakily, you step around this corner, you knock the arrow, you draw back, you take aim, and you're aiming through this wall of fire. So I'm going to give you double fire damage. Add 5 more points of damage to that. So you aim through this wall of fire, and you loose this fire arrow, and it goes flying through the wall of fire, which catches the shaft on fire as well, which the head was already on fire. And the head drives through this elf, and the head, the shaft, all of it. It begins to set the back of this guy's uniform on fire. And he just just screams and panics, tries to reach back there and put himself out, but he can't quite do it. Anything else?
LOL at staff.
Okay, we may have lost Alaris again, so...
My arrow or no?
There you are. What did you ask about?
Do I get another shot with my arrow or no?
Yes. You do have multi-attack.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So, can I see through that ring of fire if it bloodied him at all,
He's.
How bad off can I be?
Let me see how far he is from you. Yeah, he's a little too far away, but you have a pretty good suspicion that he is bloodied, just from everything
Okay.
that you've seen him take.
Okay. I want to hit him again with another fire arrow, and after I hit him, I want to move back around the corner.
Okay. All right. You do hit again.
So is this another assassin, or is this a sneak attack?
No, this would be a regular hit because he is well aware of you now.
Okay. So he's well aware of me now.
Yep. But you do 23 points of damage with all of the fire damage.
Nice. So I'll go back around the corner and continue hiding.
Okay. You don't quite have enough movement to go all the way around the corner, but you do have partial cover, and nobody knows you're there right now anyway, so you're good.
Okay. Give me a little bit of a dash because I can dash as a bonus action just to get fully around that corner.
Okay. Rogue stuff. All right, you are around the corner. Okay, it is this guy's turn. Let's see. He is going to step over here, and he is going to shoot at you, Scotty.
Oh, joy.
Let's see, and he misses both times, so no worries there. Vlad, you are up. And the Displacer Beast is your new companion. So we'll roleplay that after the fight. In the meantime, just remember he shares your initiative.
Nice. All right. Well, this wanker seems to be the most dangerous. So Vlad's gonna rush him and use his multi-attack. Let me get on the right character sheet. So let's start with Katana.
Katana. That's a hit.
Oh, Rishito.
Okay. 15 points of damage. I dig it.
And then Wakasashi.
Wakasashi. That's a hit.
Wasabi.
All right.
And then we're going to rewind it and do it again.
All right. Let's see. 13 is not enough this time, but you do manage to clip his armor and reduce it by 1.
Fair enough.
I've been playing for that guy.
23 hits. Another 15 slashing damage. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, the Displacer Beast doesn't like getting grenade shot at him, so he's going to close distance quickly on this guy and do that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Savage Pounce. Okay, let's see. That's a DC 17 dex save. Let's see if he can make it. He does make it. Yeah, okay. So here's what happens. Vlad, you turn around and you charge the Special Forces soldier. You remember when that Special Forces soldier at the logging camp nearly put you down for good. He flayed you open. So you've got an axe to grind against these guys. You run up on this guy, swords just flying like some kind of crazy anime. You spin, you cut, you spin, and blood just kind of slings everywhere as you cut into this guy. Meanwhile, the Displacer Beast runs across the cavern and goes to pounce on the heavy gunner, but the heavy gunner just kind of like, he sees him charging. That's he just moved like 30 feet. So he had plenty of time to ready himself, and he just kind of ducks under as the displacer beast just kind of pounces over him instead of onto him. Anything else?
No, I think that is, unless the displacer beast has like multi-attack or something like that, I think that's the end of it.
Let's see. I don't believe he does. Let's double check, however. Because he is, of course, like everything, kind of homebrewed. So
Yeah, we'll have to get together and figure out what all he does and doesn't do.
Wait, we can homebrew stuff?
That pretty much all of this has been homebrewed. He does have, just a reminder, he does have Aristotle's armor, the armor of the Swift, so he does have action surge.
Oh, well, in that case, that's what, like a second attack?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, then let's give him a little bit of that.
All right. Ooh, Maul and Maelstrom. Target must make DC 17 Dex save again. Not enough. He does not save this time. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay. What does it look like when this six-legged panther in armor just annihilates this guy?
So, you know that movie Human Centipede? Like that, but with armor?
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Okay, so basically just eats this guy's asshole first.
I didn't
yeah,
need
yeah.
that mental image. Thank you. I didn't need that.
All right. I'm assuming that's the end of the turn?
He was
Yeah,
displaced.
that's the end of the turn.
Okay. All right, Torque, you are up.
All right, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna throw one of those mines.
Okay, where you...
Up.
I do love it.
Throw
Where do you
one.
want to throw it?
That's where I was measuring the orange circle there. But I was gonna ask you if I used heat metal, if that would increase the damage. Like toss it for a timed explosion in the air.
I will charge you 1 fate dice for that.
So I got five left. Because that was that first D6 we rolled, right? Fate dice?
Yes, but you don't get the number that you roll. 1, 2, and 3 means that's a fate dice for me. Then 4, 5, 6 means it's a fate dice for you.
Okay, so I had 3 then. Because I rolled a 6.
That just means that you get 1 fate dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want a dice for our side with a 6.
All right, so I'm using my 1 here. So if I use it at if I use heat metal at a different level, will it increase the damage as well?
I will charge you 1 more fate dice if you want to upcast. And then yes.
All right.
I think you can loot a bigger set of scales.
So 1 fate dice, I can use heat metal at level 3. 3rd level spell.
Yep.
All right, beautiful. Because this is where I'm going to throw it. I'm going to hit right here. And the damage radius on the mine is 25 feet.
Okay. Scotty's going to have to give me a dex save.
All right. Do I need to roll? Do you want me to roll on D20 or can I use my dice?
You can use your dice. Yeah. And just a damage roll. This is these guys, they're going to try to dex save. And if
right,
not...
Just damage?
Yep.
Oh, geez. That's going to be good. Because the mine itself is 3d12. And then with God, I just had it. Yeah, with heat metal at level 3, that does 3d8 damage.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll all the dice at once.
Please do.
Oh baby, let's do this. All right. Is that that's 11, 19, 25, 30 damage.
30 damage. All right.
So I need a deck save, do I?
Yes, please.
And if you saw it coming, you can have advantage.
Yep, because of danger sense.
Well, advantage don't really help me all that much there, so.
Don't you die.
Give you an 18 with advantage.
Like you.
18's a pretty good deck save.
That's 18 without advantage.
Yeah, so
The advantage roll was a 10.
with that 18, you do pass, so it will be half damage.
Which was how many again?
Half damage would be... Yeah, so half damage would be 15, and you're raging, so that would be 7.
I could deal with that.
Okay.
Hold on, it was a +7 to the damage as well on the Elven Mind, so total 37 damage.
Ah, okay.
All right, I was just looking at it, so because I had a couple of those mines, so it was 3d12 plus 7.
Okay. So, here's what happens. You sling that mine, and one of these guys sees it go flying, and he just yells, "Frag!" And they all but one of them gets down, and they cross their ankles, they cover their heads, cover their ears, and they saved all but one. One took full damage, and then the one that was being grappled by his buddy, like his buddy that was grappling him, Heartbreak Kid, like when he hears Frag get down, he actually used his friend that was attacking him as a human shield, and he took he's dead. He's dead.
That guy. I like that guy.
He's not dumb. He's like, okay, motherfucker, you gonna attack me? You're dead.
We should add him to the party.
He did the Mork using that as a shield.
At me.
Anything else, Torque?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one in the same spot.
Okay.
Right.
Let's do it.
That'll be my last mine.
Shadow Shuriken.
Well, now I just gotta grab my dice again.
Oh, this time they all failed.
Oh, y'all are fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, they started to get back up, so they didn't see you throw that second one.
It's all Jover.
Here's my deck save.
38 damage.
38?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Scotty will then take 9 points of damage, and everybody else will take the full 38.
9 for me.
Yes, sir.
Okie doke. Hey, watch where you're lobbing them things, laddie.
Oh, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but here we go. No, it's even better because it's the Elven Mind, so I'm just throwing their own shit back at them.
Do you say anything like, "Hey, you forgot this"?
And yeah, I'm not all that bothered because the damage is keeping my rage up, so.
Well, at least that saved me a use of a spell slot later on.
I have used both my 3rd level spell slots. Worth it.
All right. Yeah, so you lob this second mine, and this time 2 of them do not get back up. Anything else?
3 kills. Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement. Let me pull the line real quick. Ah, so close. Ugh. I'm just gonna run right here. Just I guess join the fight on this asshole for right now, and then now that I'm there, that's the end of my turn, and then Milo is gonna take a swing at that guy.
Okay.
I just gotta pull up Milo's stats again. Let's see. Okay. Oh, does a 12 hit?
No, it does not. But Milo does manage to grab a piece of his armor and rip it off.
Way to go, little buddy. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. Let's see.
He's got to make a dex save.
Yep. And he fails it. How much damage?
22.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. So he runs out of the fire. He's coughing. He's hacking. He is burnt up. Anybody that sees him, he looks rough. Like he can barely move. But he does make it to cover. And let's see. He's not going to go quite that far. He's going to go here. And he's going to take a shot at the Displacer Beast. But he misses both times. And then he finishes his movement to cover. And it is the top of a new round. Eurypterid, you are up.
And I am correct in thinking we have no more fate dice.
That is correct. The fate is all stacked on my side.
Fate is stacked against us.
I will say I got a plan for that guy you're looking at if you want to save him for me.
Well, I was
This is up to you.
thinking of some shenanigans, but
Well, so is it.
I may or may not have a war crime plan for him, but whatever you want to do it.
You had made a war crime.
When he dies, I'll let you
Never
know
a
what
war
my plan-
crime the first time.
Whether he dies by your hands or my hands, I'll let you know what my plan was afterwards.
So what are we thinking?
I am thinking I am going to use 1 key point for Step of the Wind, which allows me to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I will disengage from that guy. And I will move. Where's that little son of a gun hiding at?
The one that ran out of the fire?
Yeah. I will move 40 feet in between these 2 pillars.
Okay.
Tracking him down, use the remaining 10 to bunch up on him.
Okay.
Hey, little buddy. You're not looking too good.
No, he is not. He is burnt up. He's kind of like slumped up against the pillar as you come around the corner. He just looks at you, and he just has a look in his eye like, just do it.
Fuck.
Just end it.
So I am going to try and inflict wounds.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
A melee spell attack against a creature I can reach. On hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage, which
Oof.
would not be good for his burnt flesh.
Not at all.
But I think my character sheet on Roll20 is wrong because that says +4, but on D&D Beyond it says +7, so I'll have to figure that out later.
Okay. But we'll go with the +7.
To hit. Okay, so that would be 12 to hit.
Not quite enough. But you do you hit his armor. And it does damage the armor. But it does not damage him.
That was one attack. I already used my bonus action, so for my second attack, I will use Hand of Harm.
Okay.
Spending another key point, deal extra necrotic damage equal to one roll of my martial arts die plus my wisdom modifier. And we bumped that up to 3 die. So
Okay.
it will be 3d6 plus 4.
Okay.
And where is that? Ah, bloody hell. Okay. 3d6.
Now, do you need to make an attack roll, or is that just like an auto hit?
It's an auto hit. It is. I'm basically just laying hands. Oh,
Okay.
no, wait.
Yeah, no, there's a spell attack roll because you missed the
When
first
you
one.
hit a creature with an unarmed strike, so.
Yeah, you missed the first one you did when you first tried it. So.
Yeah, so that would
Okay.
actually be a. I didn't try to do Hands of Harm last time.
Oh, hands are hard. Oh, sorry, I was thinking the inflict wound. My bad.
Yeah, so it would be an unarmed strike to hit.
Hi.
Jesus Christ, that is a fail +6.
Man, you are just not defeating any armor tonight.
Not tonight.
Yep. Yeah,
Such
that's
is the life of a monk.
I got more bombs somewhere. I can lower it for you.
More bomb. Don't worry, I'll blow more shit up. It's fine.
all right. So your first attack, you hit this guy right in the gut, and even though it was just in the armor, it was still enough of a hit to cause him to double over. And you pull back and you go to swing again, and you did not calculate for him doubling over in pain, and you just go right over his head and punch the pillar behind him. Anything else?
Ow.
That is all I can do.
All right, Kreth, you are up.
So, first things first, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy that's surrounded by everyone else.
Okay. Tell us what this does.
Dissonant Whispers. It is a wisdom save of 16. If a success, it does half damage. Or sorry, if they exceed their roll, it's a half damage. If they fail, it is full damage. Plus, they have to run as far away from me as their movement can do, without like throwing themselves off a cliff.
Okay. So I did roll a natural 20, so he did succeed.
Okay, so then he only takes I rolled a 13, so that'd be 6 or 7 points. However you depend.
It would be 6.
6.
Yep.
Oh, so you round down. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, he takes 6 damage, and then that's it as far as that action. Honestly,
Okay.
my whole goal was to scare him, to make him run, and giving everyone opportunity attack on him. That was my goal.
That would have been a good war crime.
That would have been freaking epic. Oh God, I wish I didn't roll that 20.
God, fuck. Oh well. So I guess as a bonus action, give bonus inspiration into. Honestly, I like this barbarian friend of mine. He did good with it last time. I'll give it to him again.
Okay.
I've just got images of him being Sideshow Bob stepping on rakes. Everywhere he turns, he's getting punched in the nose by someone.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
And then I will also move up a tad.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Rose, still in petal form. What's going on?
Okay, so I have 2 actions. Can I use it as 2 attacks, or am I limited to only 1 attack?
Oh, no, you can do 2 attacks.
Okay, I would like to thorn whip him to his knees, and then I'm going to introduce him to see if he can dodge a wrench or not, and I'm gonna put the mist maker to his forehead and pull the trigger.
Oh my God, yes. Okay. Thorn whip him to his knees.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
that's a
Execution style.
That would be a 17 plus 9 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
All right, let me read what Thorn Whip does. Give me a second. I know it does damage too. But instead of pulling him to 10 feet, I want to just pull him down to the ground, onto his knees.
Okay.
So he would take, that'd be a 2d6 damage. Let me roll that. That'd be 4 damage from Thorn Whip. And then with it being point blank range, that's an auto hit with all 4 barrels. So that'd be 4d12.
All right, do it.
All right, rolling. That'd be 26. If you want to add my dexterity to it, that'd be a +1 for 27.
Nope. The firearms do not get any bonuses except for special ammunition. And speaking of which, are you going to use any of that?
Oh yeah, I'm using all 4 of my special ammo because no one liked the video to get me good ammo. I'm going to use all 4 of my special shells for that one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I don't suppose you remember what I said the damage was, right?
I think I screenshotted it. Just give me a second. I have a lot of images I made earlier today I got to get through. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole lot. I'm pretty sure the slug was like +5 and a knockdown effect, but he's already prone.
Yeah.
And the hollow point was like +1d6 bleeding.
Yeah, so I didn't take that one. I did the other ones with the armor piercing slugs. Just want me to do that one, or you want to do the bleed effect one, where I roll a d4 to see how long he's bleeding for? But
you tell me which ones do you want to do? Do you want to do them all?
Yeah. We'll do them all. So
okay.
It was +5. It was +5 force damage, I believe. Plus roll a d4 for prone, and then roll a d4 for bleeding.
Yes, and also 1d6 bleeding damage.
Yeah. So 3 for the first D4. So 3 rounds prone, 3 rounds bleeding, and 6 bleeding damage for 3 rounds. And he can't get up for 3 rounds. Now I have to roll an athletic save to make sure I don't go prone.
Yes, please do.
So that's 15 plus 9.
Oh, yeah, that's more than enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to reload. It's a bonus action.
Talk us through this. What does it look like when you just obliterate this guy's skull?
So I look over and I see my friend Mork on the ground dead in pieces, and my eyes turn red from the normal pink hue, and I see that he's the guy in charge. So my hand opens up and a steel cable with thorns rips out, grabs him by his leg, and just rips him to his knees, just hamstrings him. And then I reach into my pocket and pull out a 4-barreled 12-gauge shotgun and stick it to his forehead with armor-piercing hollow point slugs, and I discharge all 4 barrels right into his face.
Oof. It's just an
pocket.
It's just an explosion of gray matter and blood.
And the red mist descended eventually.
That's why the nickname is Mistmaker. And that was for Mork, one last face erased. Along with the rest of his head.
Blech. Blech.
Very nice detail.
Yeah.
All right.
You see just the top of his spinal cord and like his femoral artery just spurting blood up in the air.
I am so very glad I moved.
Just splattered with blood.
Anything else?
No. That's not everything I got except for if I can use a bonus action to use a healing kit to give Torque a little bit more health, I can do that.
Yeah.
So that'd be I think it's a D6 plus 4 plus his character level, so he would get 15 hit points back. So Torque gets 15 hit points back, and I only got 9 med packs left.
15. That puts me up to 71.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. Abraham, you are up.
Okie dokie. Let's see. So there's like one guy left.
There's 3.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, I can't
3.
see the other one. But yeah, I can. There's one up here. I see him.
And then one next to the new what?
Oh, okay.
What's Monk's name again? I forget.
You ripped a rid.
Riptorid. I'm not gonna.
Riptorid. Alright, well, I'm just gonna advance to the closest guy then and just give him the old 1-2 with the hammer.
All right.
So, attack. Does a 15 hit?
No, but it is enough to damage his armor.
Spartan kick him back into the ring of fire.
Oh, I will
I
kick
could
his
do
ass
that.
in there.
Can I kick him into the fire or, like, shove him?
Absolutely. Give me a strength check. It will be
Okay,
contested
so-
against his.
Weird question.
Yeah.
If I take my hammer and put, like, the flat top part of it against his chest as leverage, would I get advantage?
I won't give you advantage, but I will give you an additional +3 to your roll. How about that?
I can work with that.
Okay.
And it's strength, you said?
Yes, please.
That's 23.
Okay. Yep.
Dirty 20 plus 3.
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. You shove him back into the fire. Let's see.
Like after I shove him, I just plant the top of the hammer into the ground and I point at him. I'm like, get in the fucking fire.
And I see he takes 17 points of fire damage. Anything else?
And then that's it for me.
Okay, Scotty, you are up.
Oh boy. Well, my target just got pushed into a place where I can't go. So I've got to rethink now. Let's have a look. I've got 40 feet of movement. Ow, easy peasy.
Yeah, plenty.
Oh, yeah, I might have to go around. No, I don't have to go around anybody, do I?
Nope, those are both friendlies, so you can beeline straight to them.
I'm just going to go up there. Oh, all the shadows moved and it's confused me. Right. Friendly chap up here hiding out, thinking nobody's noticed him. I just tap him on the shoulder. And as he turns round, I whack him with an axe.
All right, let's do it.
Playing a game of whack fuck over here.
So that'll be a hit.
That absolutely hits, yep.
25 damage there. And for my second attack, I've got a feel for it now, so I'm just going to take the axe and I'm just going to go for a blow straight down the middle of him.
Okay. That hits.
And another 14.
All right, so you run up on this guy and you swing your axe and make good contact, bury it like into his flank. Then you yank your axe free and bring it back around and put it between his shoulder blades. Very nice. Anything else?
I think that's me done for this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Well, it is his turn. He is in a whole lot of pain, but he is definitely going to attack back. And I'm going to use some fate. He gets 2 attacks, so I'm going to use 2 fate dice to see if he can't hit you. All right. Okay.
Oh dear.
Let's see. That's yep. So 10 doesn't do it. A 19 doesn't hit either, does it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he misses with both attacks, even using fate points.
He's too disoriented from all the fire.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Speaking of fire, it's the guy in the fire. It's his turn. So, Mork, give me some damage. Okay.
21.
Very nice. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Chestnuts
Okay.
roasting on an open fire.
I regret not upcasting that.
So he steps out of the fire and he is going to use his Breckner launcher. Let's see. He's going to use an explosive shell and he's going to aim right at Torque.
Bring it on!
Which
Oh, fuck.
will catch basically everybody, even if he misses. So Eurypterid and Scotty are the only ones that'll be safe from this.
Is there any kind of saves I need to do?
It will be a deck save. Need a deck save from everybody because he missed.
I would like to use Flash of Genius.
Okay.
And basically, that just on my saving throw, I can use +3 my roll.
Okay.
That would be a 12 for me. I'm about to check and see if I got anything I can do to help that out. So give me 1 second.
What was the
12's
save?
enough. It's a low DC.
It's a deck save?
What's the DC for it?
That's only 10.
Oh, then I got 13.
It's a deck save?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a +7 to my dex, so yeah.
Oh, just by the hair on my ass.
Really?
If I had that Flash of Genius saved me.
Hey, Tim.
Yep.
I would like to use Cauterizing Flames, by the way. I get a fire for every creature who's died in front of me, like in my area within 10 feet of me. Wait, no, 30 feet of me. I get a little tiny flickering thing of fire, and I can put it out and cause damage, or I can put it out and cause healing. So the guy I skull capped, I would get a flame for him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just keep that in mind. So everybody gave me a deck save, and everybody got at least a 10, right?
Right. I got 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Flash of Genius got me to a 10.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So nobody takes any damage from that then. But he is going to try it again because he gets 2 shots with that Breckner launcher. Oh, and it blows up in his face. Yeah.
Hey, before it goes off, can he see Torque just flipping him off?
Absolutely.
That's my move.
I was about to say, I rolled a dirty 20.
Copycat?
I could just look disappointed at him.
Like, I'm your enemy and I'm disappointed in you.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so he's going to take. All right, so he's going to take 6 points of fire damage and have the burning effect.
That's this wanker here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I got a war crime for him too.
Gonna die
He
soon.
just war crimed himself.
I have worse.
I like the fire damage symbol.
First one didn't work. He's like, no, you guys, you're supposed to do this.
Okay, Alaris, you are up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna peer around the corner again and see if there's any new targets to hit.
Okay. Yes, you. Let's see. You have line of sight on 2. The heavy gunner, whose Breckner round just went off in his face, and the regular soldier that Scotty has been hacking apart.
Okay, I want to go after the heavy gunner.
Okay. Let's see.
And this will be again with my bow, and let's use an explosive arrow on him.
Alrighty. Let's see. What is your dex bonus? +3. Okay, yep. So you do hit. All right,
Okay.
so
Is this any type of stealthy attack that I get to do, or is this just a mundane attack?
I will absolutely give you a sneak attack. How many d6 do I roll?
It is 5 additional d6.
Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. So, what does it look like when you launch this explosive arrow and kill this guy?
So, having the success of the first one and feeling all rejuvenated from this newfound HP that just happened upon me, I feel motivated to kick some ass. And, I load up this explosive arrow, say a sweet nothing to myself, and just let it loose. And the arrow flies true, penetrates right in his back, and just blows him to pieces.
Nice. Love it. Okay. And you have another attack, right?
Yes. So I'll just do I'll switch over to the fire arrow and hit the other guy. You said I was this side.
Okay. Unfortunately, you miss him.
Okay.
Yep.
This is not a stealthy attack?
No, because an explosive just went off behind this guy, so he turns his head. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
And I rolled a 2 for you, so it's
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, but 2+, I think it's like a +8 for that bow. Damn it.
Yep.
Okay. And that's all I'm going to do. Back around the corner I go.
All right. Bonus action dash. Get around the corner. You are safe. Okay, Vlad, you are up.
Alrighty. Let me do some calculations here. Yeah, okay. So Vlad is going to move to here. And,
Okay.
well, maybe to here. And he's going to use Prickly Honor against this wanker here.
Okay. That's a hit. All right. And he is now bleeding.
And then he's going to use his multi-attack against this wanker here. Same weapon.
Okay. Not quite a hit, but it does damage his armor a little bit more.
All right. And then the Displacer Beast is going to go to town on him.
Okay.
And he's going to use, I don't know what this is, but see what it does.
Trample. Okay. All right, so the Displacer Beast rushes through a group of medium or small enemies, pushing them 5 feet to the side. Each enemy in the path must make a DC 18 strength or dexterity saving throw, or be knocked prone as well as pushed. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Doesn't really do any damage either.
Yeah,
but
I guess not.
I'll let you retcon it if you want.
I mean, it's got this, which is, I don't know what that is. I guess that's just the D-save. So, I mean, we could say that as he's trampling this guy, he's trying to take a bite at him or something like that, and we could incorporate this maybe. No, that's a spray. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he has like a regular attack.
He should have a regular bite attack. I may not have built that in. Let me
We can just roll for it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't build that in. And yeah, no, I do see that 10d6 plus 4 bludgeoning. So that was definitely okay. So we'll go with the trample since that's what you wanted to do initially, and we will take that 46 points of bludgeoning. Let me give this guy his dex save, which he fails horribly. All right, yeah. So he's dead.
He got stomped to death like he fell out at a rave.
Oh, yeah. This 6-legged displacer beast just jumps on him repetitively.
So now
Get
there's
some-
just one left. All his buddies have been killed. It's
We
not
should
looking
torture
good.
him.
It's not
We
looking
should
good
tor-
for him.
We should torture him slowly.
Torque, you are up.
All right. And there's like, there's just one dude right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, he's like he was just barely behind the pillar.
Yeah, he does have cover from you, but you can move
Right.
and take that away. So
Yeah. Can I stand right there?
in the middle of the pillar, no.
Ah.
But I mean, yeah,
Too
if
bad.
you move like right here, you'll have a clear line of sight on him.
I was just trying to get up close and personal.
Gotcha. Well, you do have 2 fate dice. I will only charge you 1 fate dice to give you that extra 5 feet of movement.
Nah.
Oh, that's a bit expensive.
If I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it on another bomb.
I
Okay.
mean, for only 5 feet, that's expensive.
So I'm gonna move it right. I'm gonna move it right there.
Well, I can't quite charge him half a die, can I?
If only.
Okay, so what you gonna do?
Let me go. Let me look at my spells. Oh, that's right. I used my lightning lure.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so you just got to make a strength save, I think. Yep, must succeed a saving throw, or I pull him closer.
Well, is 22 enough?
Yeah, he won't be pulled, but he still takes what is that? Maybe it's 5th level. Okay, so 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
12.
12 points of damage. Very nice. Yeah, you lash out with this lightning lure, and he raises his arm up, and it just wraps around his arm, and it hurts, but he just gives you a look like, "Nice try, fucker."
Yeah, you're lucky you're outside of my short arm length, buddy.
He just kind of spits at you.
Ooh, this guy really wants his ass kicked.
Oh, he's defiant to the bitter end.
I wonder if
It's
he
kind
can
of funny considering he's got a big Scotsman standing behind him with a big axe and looking really angry. You wouldn't think he'd be doing that in this situation.
Whoever's next, just beat his ass.
Well, up next is Eurypterid.
He can't dodge a wrench. He'll be okay.
Yeah, he can't dodge me either.
Since there's only one baddie left, we'll finish this combat and then go take our 10-minute break. But Eurypterid, you are up.
I will move and flank him,
Okay.
and I am going to do what I do best. Punch well good.
Are you sure it's what you do best?
Pretty sure.
Don't
If anything
forget.
like my monk, I miss more than I hit by a long way.
Started out good, at least.
Don't forget, you do have advantage because he is flanked.
Yep, so we will hit an inflict wounds
Okay.
for my first attack.
That does hit.
All right. So
You
he's
can-
going to take...
You can roll again if you want. See if you get a natural 20.
Oh, yeah, advantage.
Uh-huh. Dirty 20. Okay. So 11 necrotic?
11 necrotic.
All right. Does
What
he
hell
take
was that,
any...
2 5s and a 1?
911. Ironically.
Oh, well.
So we got a 1911.
Yep.
Then I will hit him with a unarmed strike.
That hits.
17.
Okay. So what does it look like when you beat this guy to death?
Well, is he facing me or?
Nope. You caught him in the back of the head. You donkey punched him to death.
Well, there you go.
We've all been
Oh,
there.
followed with a
Yep.
mule kick.
Can't put it any better than that.
That'll do.
I can't. So, coming up behind him, I grab the top of his head for inflict wounds, and while still gripping his hair, I just draw back and put all the force I can muster from my unarmed strike
Very
right
nice.
into the back of his head.
Nice.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
that crumpled his skull, caused a little bit of brain damage.
A little.
Yeah, I imagine
little bit.
from Scotty's perspective, he sees you move up behind this soldier, and next thing he knows, your fist just comes flying out of the front of this guy's forehead.
But he can't spit at me now.
And then I rip his tongue out through the back of his head as I pull my fist back and release his body crumpling to the floor.
The Peruvian bolo tie.
Love it.
And then I use his tongue to lick my ass with it.